Yo, so I want to tell you, never let somebody else's expectations of you or thoughts of you define you. So I want to tell you a little story. I was in like the third grade, right? And we have something here in Miami called the presidential fitness test. I think it's through all of Florida. I think it's through all the states or whatever, right? So basically this test is a series of, fitness things that you have to do in order to get this presidential seal. So I really, really wanted this thing at the time. I mean, I wanted this thing. I was really, really excited about it and everything. I had never gotten it before. I was a fat kid. So I was going to try my damnedest to get this thing. So I passed the series of tests. And then they had this one thing, you had to run a lap. I want to say you had to run the lap in like a minute. I'm not certain, it's been a long time, but for shits and giggles, let's say a minute. So I would run this thing, right? And the first time I ran it, I think I might have missed it by like maybe 11 or 12 seconds. Then I ran it again. I missed it by maybe 10 seconds. Then I ran it again. I missed it by like 8. Then I ran it again, like 8 or 7 again. So I was running this thing every day with the PE teacher, Mr. Reese. I remember his name. I would say, Mr. Reese, I want to run this thing. I want to try. So every day he would take time and I'd run it. I did this for like 2 weeks. I never got it, but I got closer and closer. I think my final was like 5 seconds. 5 seconds over or whatever. But I was still trying. I still was, I was committed. So one day, we go to PE, me and my class. Mr. Reese calls me to the front of the class and he's telling the rest of the kids, he's like, you guys should be more like Freddy. And I'm like, I'm dumbfounded. I don't know where he's going with this. And he's like, Freddy and I, we both know that he can't pass the lap test, the running test. But he's tried every single day. That's something to be proud of. You guys should be more like him. You guys should always try, always give it your best effort. Now, that was a great thing for him to say, but I was in the third grade. I was young. I didn't know any better. In my mind, I could do this. I could pass it. But that day when he said I couldn't pass it, I believed that I couldn't pass it. And so I didn't try anymore. I let it go. You know what I'm saying? I never got the award. I never forgot though. That's the whole thing. It always stuck with me. I progressed past that, but that was something that really, really stuck with me and really, changed me a little bit. You feel me? So, like I'm saying, it took me some time to get over that, but I definitely got over that. But I'm telling you guys this because I want you to know, never let somebody else's expectations determine your expectations. You got this. It's easy. You can do it. It's nothing. If you can do it, if somebody else can do it, you can do it. Whatever it is, physical limitations, not having the most education, whatever it is, if you apply yourself, you can do it. I believe you can do it. You gotta believe you can do it though. You feel me? But that's just, talk for the day. Never, ever, 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 ever let somebody else determine how you feel about you and what you know you can do. You feel me? Just thoughts with Freddy.